I made it! I made it! I made it! Ryuji no Karokura!
These people in the house.
Okay, let's go with our default settings. The 60 FPS because I stream on 60 FPS. And my video dimensions. And later we'll swap it how we need it for the short. So you go in your folder, you find your video that you want to edit, you paste it here. You can also add a whoosh effect or whatever for the transition. Then after it's processed, you paste it on the timeline. You find the part you want to show. I want it when my ultimate starts. So around here it's going badly, so you can either with the slice tool cut here. With Ctrl and Z I am going back, or you just drag to the point where you want it to start. Then you repo delete the gap and you check it out if that's what you want. So I wanted to start when she's saying overtime. So around here, I think. Let's hear it. Yep, perfect. So I repo delete this gap. And after I say Ryuji no Kinokure, I want it to start in slow motion. And when I start this, I want it to start into slow motion. So for sure now we use the cut tool because we are going to save this part. And I want, after I finish with hitting everybody, so around here, so I finish with this, and when I have the timer 8, I want this to finish. So now I want this to be in slow motion, which means I want to set the speed instead of 100% to 50%. But before doing that, I need to leave enough space for this to become longer, 50% longer. So for sure this needs to be set to connected. So when you hit it on 50, the duration will change as well. Exactly where we need it. And that's it. Let me find the ending of the video. No, let's hear it, and we'll find it after we see the video. Ryuji no Karokura! Okay. After I finish laughing and whatever, I hit the spacebar, so I stop the video. I cut it here. I delete the end part, and that's our video. I want to make it nicely now. Kinda when I finish laughing or whatever. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Another thing is that I didn't really like the start. So I think I wanted to start exactly from here before I hit the motion. Something like that. So we delete this part and we need this to match kinda. So we need to match it, so it's better to cut it here, and then this one needs to be speed duration changed to 100, and then repo delete the gap. Let's try it. Perfect. I really like it like that. Let's see. Let's see. You barely see that it's starting like that. You barely see that it's becoming slower. It's more smooth like that. You just need to find the correct timing of the things to go smoothly. Because when you use this ability of Genji to move somewhere, you're kind of moving in time faster or something like that. There's some transition in the game anyway. So if you use this transition to go into a transition in your video, it's becoming very smooth without the need of extra transition. This is very, very nice thing you should do. See? Transition into transition. That's the magic. I wonder if I should actually do several slow motions, like for every cue. Maybe we need to try this. I'll save my project, so I have it. Yes, Genji YT short, because we are going to convert this into a short. So what I'm asking here, myself and you as well, is if we want to have many transitions, like slow motion transition of one killing, then quicker, then slow motion of another. Let's see how it goes. We are fluid, liquid, like we can change however it feels better. Because I rotate here and I do some stuff here. I think I need to hear when this guy says something. It shouldn't be in slow motion. Rise of Crusaders, something like that. See? Right here. But I kill him anyway. Okay, so this one, I need to do it exactly before going into the... See? There's this transition in the corners. So when we go in this transition, when the transition starts, we need to cut this part and convert it into a normal speed. I'm checking if this is correct. Oh no! My program kinda crashed. Okay, I forgot that we need No, we don't need the space because when it becomes 100, it's becoming shorter. Okay. We need to zoom in to give better the repo delete. Let's see now. Okay, but I wonder if I should start from here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. Let's see it again. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm screaming like that. Okay, before him saying something... So like here... I'll cut it, just in case. B duration 100. Okay, let's rip out the part and see if it's better. I think I need to lower this part a bit because I'm screaming super crazily. So what you can do here is at a point in the video with we hit Control, we place here a point, we place here another point where you see this is super loud. Here we have super loud again, super loud again. So what we want to do is have here another point, probably here another point. For sure we need 2 points so we can lower the second one. And here as well. So we lower this and that. With Control you can select them both, and with the arrow down you should be able to move them, but not really. So you move them with the mouse, a bit like on this level, on the other level. You take this as well. With Control, you select them both and you move them down a bit on the same level. So this needs to be more like this, and that need to move a bit to the right. So there's more space exactly when this starts. Yeah, that's good. Understand what I'm doing. And here as well, that's the last part, but these for sure should move a bit. So these two should move as well to the right on the line at 0 point, and you take these two with Control and you lower them. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see it again. Okay, this is too low. This is very, very low. So we take all of them and move them up like a bit lower. Not that much. I was wrong. Okay, I don't know. It's not pretty nice. What you can do is in Audacity, actually, you can make it proper. But I don't think you can do this here. Okay, that's not quite bad. So just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to scream a lot there, so I'm starting to think that I probably need to lower this whole part and not only some parts. So before this part, I think I need to do it like for the whole video. So you just you need to like lower this as well, and you delete all of the other points that you just made with the delete button, and then we can check how precise we did the points, because they're not really EQ, but that's fine. So that's at a 0. This is at, we can do it at -12, and we can do this one as -12 as well. Let's zoom in to do it more precise. There, okay. So that's the 12. Let's try it again. I don't know, it's pretty crazy how I'm screaming, but that's how it is. Why is this at a 12? It should be at 0. Like 0, like that. Okay, let's try it. I don't know. I still think maybe only when I'm screaming I should be lower. Okay, so am I at all zooming in? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so around here we need this point and another point, and this should move to 0. And let's remove this one and see how it goes. I'm zooming out with the control, just so you know. Control and scroll. I made it! I made it! I made it! Why is it so loud? I made it! I made it! I made it! I hate myself for screaming, seriously. I really want to see another way of changing this. I think when I export the video, I'll just take the whole sound and I'll go in Audacity to make it more perfect. Then I'll come in here, I'll put the sound below and I'll fix it. Can I just export it as audio actually? ACC, ASC, audio only. Default preset. Okay, export now, contents. Let's see if it will be fast if it's only the sound. Nice, it's fast. Perfect. Let's go with Genji. Genji audio. Okay, I'll go into Audacity program now. It's a free program. I'll link it in the description. And we want to drop this. Let's see now. Okay. Let's have some noise reduction. I want to take this part. Okay, these parts are very loud. How did I do this? I forgot how to do this. So I'm doing the same thing for the sound alerts actually. So you'll see this later for the sound alerts as well. So I want to say that this is... Wait, let me see, how did I do this? I forgot. Noise reduction, get noise profile. I first need to get this noise profile. And then I select the whole track, I think. Effect. Noise reduction, preview. Okay, no. I want only this part to have a noise reduction. I'm starting to think I'll just remove this part, or I won't do the video at all. It's awful. Okay, that's not bad. I just did loudness normalization. Let's see now. Oops. I need to remove this part. Okay, sorry. I'm hitting 18. I made it! I made it! I made it! Ryuji no Karokura! Okay, not bad. Let's see again. Where is the beginning hitting? 24, 18. Hitting here. Okay, I can lower it a bit more. Let me select this part. Effect, loudness normalization. I'll go for... Yeah, I need to go about minus 30. Will it be too much? It's very low. So like we should go one bar down or two, so 24 or 25. No, that's still loud. So 20. How is 25? 26? Okay, that's not bad, but I'll go for 27 and let's apply and see how it goes. Okay, that's very low. Not sure. I think it's fine based on the previous. And based on me screaming. I made it! I made it! Ryuji no Karukura! So I'm hitting minus 24, sometimes minus 30, and in the beginning it was the same kind. Yeah. Okay, I'll just save it like that. Save project? I don't know. I'll save it outside of the folder because it's not an alert. Let's export it. SMP3. And done. Let's go now to the media. Go to my Twitch overlay folder. I saved it here. With that. Okay, so in the audio, we need to insert a track. We need to place it below. And I'll mute this one. And let's go from the beginning. Let's go to viewer and play it and see how it goes. I made it! I made it! I made it! Ryuji no Karukura! I need to somehow do this actually for my slops, Streamlabs OBS. I need to do it so I don't need to do it manually when I'm screaming. I need to add some noise reduction anyway. So, see the difference? And see it now. See where it's hitting? I made it! I made it! I made it! So if you see this one now, it's going to minus 12 here. I'm screaming at minus 12. And if I place the other one, it's until minus 24. And that's how you work with Audacity. Pretty quick and useful. So now, let's save this. And let's make it into a short now. So we need to change the orientation because this is for YouTube video, not for short. We need to make it portrait. So let's go and change the project settings from file. And we need to reverse these two. So this needs to be here. And this will be, you need to break this 180. Frame rate 60. Everything's in order. Okay. And we have the video. And now I need to add a blurry background behind and add my image on top. Okay, HitFilm Express is thinking something. Okay, let's save it like short portrait. I don't know why I named it short when it was the video. Okay, so to have the blurry background, first we need to insert a track, and I'm going to break the link. And link, I need to do it for everything? Yeah, apparently. I want to unlink the sound so it doesn't copy every time. because we already have the sound below. Link is a separate file which is very useful, so we don't need to think about it. Link, and that's it. We can also delete this track. We don't need it anymore. So we want all of this to be copied above. Let me see with which button is it. I'm always mistaking them with the Mac. Okay, should be out. Come on. What if I just copy it like that? Paste here. Yeah, useful. Okay, so it's probably best if I exported this video already and I change stuff, but it will take some time, so I don't like that. Okay, I'll move the audio below to the bottom so we have more space for videos. So we need one for blurriness, and then we need one for the masked image of myself, and then we need to add on top the frame from an image. We need to mask it so it matches the my portrait, my camera. Okay, so we have this duplicated, but we need to change the settings from the controls. So I move the controls here because I'm used to having them in Adobe Premiere Pro here, and it's very useful to be there. You have more space for them here. So I'll just make the bottom video. It should transform to fit the frame height. And then I want it to be blurry. Blurs. Was it a normal blur? I think it was. Okay, I'm working on the wrong video. I need to select the bottom one. Okay, add effect from the plus. I think it was radio blur, the one I used before. No, for sure it's not. Diffuse. No, I'll just add a normal blur. Yeah, I like this one. It's 40. Okay, and then we need to copy the same settings with let me see, Control C. Control C, then select all of the other videos and Control Alt and V. No? Control V? Yeah, only with Control V. Overlay. It's not working. Paste attributes, Control Shift V. All of them. Okay, Control Shift V. So let me select all of them. Control Shift V. We want the blur and we want the scale also. You can select exactly which settings you want to paste. And let's see what we have so far. Okay, it's everywhere, but this video for me is very small. This one, the top one. So I want it to become bigger. So into transform, I want to scale it as 160 and move it down a bit as position. You can like, you take this control and you can move it left, right, or top down. So I want it to hit the bottom, like this minus 100, for example. Do we have any line below? No, we don't. So that's perfect. So I can then overlap on top here my camera or something like that. Let's see how it goes. You can from the zoom here, you can do scale to fit. So it's exactly in the middle. And when you move this down or up, it's moving accordingly. So what we have here now, I want to Ctrl+C copy it and Ctrl+Shift+V to all of the others. So everything else changes like that, so I don't forget anything. Okay, so I have this video. Usually what people do is that they are centering it in the middle. That's what usually people do. This overlay is very popular. At 160, 150 or something like that. They usually do that. But because I have a camera, I like to place it on top. But here it will be a bit strange because I also want to see the top that we are exactly on 99% and we are rotating like they're almost winning, and we stopped them from doing that with my ultimate. Even if it was bad, I scared them. So this is my first game as Genji, and for me it was successful, so I want to clip it. It's very popular these days to post this stuff. So maybe I'll need to make the video smaller so I make more space on top for my camera or something like that. But we need to first have the camera to see how it goes. So now I'll need to again copy, like insert new track, and on top I'll need to I'll need to insert again the copied video, and I'll need to change the layout to like, what I'm usually doing is I'm making the camera bigger, but let's leave it at 160 to see how it goes. Let's move the camera where we want it to be. Let's move the camera where we want it to be. So we take the video and move it so the camera is visible somewhere on top here, kinda in the center. Let's say that's the center. And then we'll need a mask. So to have a mask, we need to select this rectangular mask tool. We need to zoom in so we see the camera exactly. And we're kind of cutting it here. We can change it later. I'll cut it like... I think we don't need the right part, so somehow my face to be in the center. We don't need exactly all of my blouse thingy. So we can like cut something like that, is kind of a center. And then we need to add my camera. So I'll just place this image here is the it is the camera frame I use. We'll need it everywhere. We'll need another one for the right part, because you see what I'll do. I'll make it a lot smaller, like 50%, even 30. Let me remove the mask so we see kind of how much it is too much. I think it's it might be at 40% or something like that. Let's move it. Yeah, I need to deselect the masking tool, so let's select it and move it kind of to overlap. We can get the same thing. Let me hide it and show it again. Yeah, I think it's kind of similar. Okay, so we'll need to cut this and to move the left part to the right so it matches. So what we're gonna do is we're going to copy this and paste it on a new track. So we're going to move this one here. We're going to move this, the bottom one, kind of to the right. What did I do? I need to place the mask again. That's what we did. Okay, so we need to move this one somehow here. So we're copying this number. I took the wrong one. So that's 850. I want to have 850 here as well. And now we need to mask those. So here I need only that part. And for this one with the mask, I'll mask the... I need to mask the right part. Okay, I masked them wrongly. Let me go back. So this one is the right one, so I need to mask it here. And we're done. And I need to move the this mask. You know what? I'll just make another one like that. Like here. And I'll remove that one. And we're done with the masking of my camera. Kind of fine. I mean, I would prefer if I'm a bit more visible, but I don't know how to move it. I mean, it's better if it's less. So now it's like a square instead of a portrait one. So let me copy this masking and everything to all of the other videos. Okay, and then let's move all of these. I think to the right a bit. So we have here a kind of nice center. I think that's the center. Visually, kinda. Okay, and now the bottom video, this one, we need to make it a bit smaller. Yeah, like this. We want to move it down so the overtime is visible. Not sure. Yeah, no. How about moving it a bit up? Come on. Yeah, I wanna do it at the pink line or at the black line, something like that, so there's some layout. And the bottom and the top to be kinda equal. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it like that. Let me move it a bit. Not this one. Actually, this one I can move a bit down. No, it's fine. Yeah, it should be at the black line. Like that, so it overlaps a little bit. Okay, so it was this one. Control C to all of the other ones. Control Shift V. Paste the position. And let's see how it looks. Sorry, I had to stop the music. Oops. We didn't move this one. Control C. Control Shift V. Let's see. Yeah, now it's better. But I'm moving a bit here. So I feel like I should be a bit wider. So let's see, which one is it? This one? Okay, let's see where I am more to the left. Like here. Let's select this one. Let's see the mask. Yeah, but I'm mostly on the left, so I can't change it. I cannot. So that's what we have. I can though maybe make it more smaller, but I think it will become too small. So that should be it. Okay, I'll leave it like that, maybe to render, or we should already render it, I feel. Let's just hit export and see how it goes. Let me save it. Let's go for export. Default preset should be Instagram Reel should be good. Let me see from where I changed my settings actually. Export now, contents. So I made this preset from, let me see here. We have the export menu, the queue, it's going on now. From the presets, you can add new preset for MP4. And here you can set what you want. And I set from the source. So exactly how it is from the source is the best. If you uncheck this, you can say exactly what you want. The frame rate from the source should be 60 actually. Why is it less? I don't know. Oh no, that's because it was by default. So my settings are these, but if you hit from source, it should be the best. So if we say that, and we say from source, okay, you have a new one. You can make it your default one. And now, if you go to export, default preset, you can choose that one, and you can say export now, contents. If you export into outer area, that will be this blue thingy that I have here, and you need to be very precise with it, exactly where to finish or where to start. And because it cannot be that precise, I think, that's why I prefer to export from contents. So this is finished. Let's see it. Yep, that's it. Now that I see it, I have below a bit of blurriness. I didn't place it to the bottom. I don't know why I did that, so we can zoom in even more. But I feel like that's good because, you know, this part below in Instagram or YouTube or TikTok usually is the description below. So if this part is covered, it's good to have a bit here of blurry space anyway, if you want this part to be visible. And usually on the top as well, there's some menus. So it's nice if the camera is on top to not be pretty visible. It's visible, but not absolutely like in the corners or something like that. So it's good if your video is in the middle here, or if you leave some space below. And because here you don't have some menus that you wanna see so much, but this circle, if you want this circle to be visible, then probably you would like to make this smaller. And if I think about it, I have at the first it's seen that I have my ultimate, so probably I would like to have this a bit, the video to be a bit smaller than how it is now. But I think I'll leave it like that because it's seen that I'm starting my ultimate. I made it! I made it! I made it! Ryuji no Karukura! Yeah, I think it's perfect.